Hey everybody, how you doing today? This is welcome all. Welcome. Welcome network marketers. Welcome Swiss Gold Global independent business owners. Welcome ACN independent business owners. Welcome Legal Shield independent business owners, and welcome anybody who's looking at the possibility of network marketing as an avenue for you to make something out of your life. And I don't mean to imply that you haven't made something out of your life, but what I do want to point out is that, come on, yeah, cords everywhere. What I do want to point out is that look at your life closely right now. Look at it 1 year ago, look at it 2 years ago, look at it 3 years ago, look at it 5 years ago, look at it 10 years ago. This takes you all the way back into 2006 now, the height of the boom. Look at it 15 years ago, 2001, the beginning of the escalation, the end of normalcy almost. Look at these different time frames of your life and look at where you are right now as far as how much money do you have coming in every month? How much money do you have going out every month? How much money do you have left over every month? How much do you have in savings? How many assets do you have? How much passive income do you have? What is your net worth? Some of these phrases might be a little foreign to you, which is probably a good thing for you to be here on these hangouts so that you can, or watch these videos on YouTube so that you can understand some of these terms and what it is that you really need to focus on, which you might need to shift your focus to in your life in order to actually start achieving all those things, that you can go back. I don't know what it's going to be, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago to your days of youth when you had dreams and visions and goals and wondrous lifetime of opportunity out in front of you, and you had the whole plan of a retirement and whatever the case might be. And one thing that I want you to look at in there very closely when you're looking at your life today, what is it that you do for enjoyment? What do you like to do? Where do you spend your time on yourself doing the things you like to do? That's a very big question. Because if you go all the way back to your youth and you look around, you know what? There was lots of things that you like to do. You did a lot of things. You spend your time doing a lot of things for yourself, for your own enjoyment. But as we get older, we kind of lose that because our focus gets shifted over to, having to go to work and pay the bills and run around and do all the things in life that need to get taken care of. And we'd lose track of ourselves. What really happens, we lose track of ourselves and who we are and what we enjoy in this world because we very slowly over time just give up a little piece of it. A little piece goes here, a little piece goes there. Everywhere a little piece disappears of, who you are as a human being. What are you on this planet for, and what makes you happy? And we lose track of that. And as we go on through our lives and get older, not only do we lose track of it, we give up on it. We completely just give up on it. You know what? I've had to let that go for so long. I'll never get it back. There's no way I can ever get it back. Did you know that after you take out all the time that you spend sleeping and all the time that you spend working, actually at work, and all the time that you spend commuting to and from work, and all the time you spend driving around, running around, doing all the things that you have to do, all the banking and shopping and, all that other stuff, taking care of the kids, whatever, yada, 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 all those things that, you know, in life that have to get done, eating, bathing, cleaning the house, you know, washing the cars, changing oils, getting things fixed, taking care of the yard, all this stuff that at the end of the day, you and most people have but 1, maybe 2 hours for yourself to do the kinds of things that you like to do. And as I just said, do you even know what those are anymore? Or do you just spend the time for yourself doing the things that you like to do, vegging out in front of the television? Well, listen, we have a way for you to own your life again. Yes, own your life by starting a home-based business that's so simple that anybody can do it, doesn't involve any selling, and best of all, doesn't take very much of your time. Okay, that is our system, and that system can pretty much be applied to any network marketing organization. Okay, even if it's a direct sales marketing organization. If you know the proper network marketing organization building, creating system, which is what we talk about on Mondays with the Own Your Life Plan book, if you know that system, you can apply that system into any network marketing, any multi-level marketing, any direct sales marketing, even organization, and build your organization that way, and you will excel without question. There's, you can't help but doing so. Okay? Because of that, I'm actually involved in 3 network marketing organizations. Yes, I am. You need to be a little careful in doing so. Some of them actually have sort of, quote, restrictions preventing you from, well, sort of trying to prevent you to get into other network marketing organizations. They really can't do that. They can, however, put restrictions on you, like introducing any other opportunities to the people in your organization within that system. So, hey, you know what? If that's the case, you introduce your people to the other systems first, and then you introduce them to that one. Then you don't have to introduce them to the other systems. There's always a way to do something. Always a way to do something. So, you know, I know a lot of you people are thinking, you know, network marketing. Oh my God. Here's the thing. Just be open to it. All right. That's it. Just be open to it for once. Forget about everything you've ever heard. Forget about everything anybody's ever taught you. Forget about any experiences you've ever had in it, because what happens many times for a lot of people that have at one time been in network marketing and failed is because they weren't introduced to the proper system. And what they fell victim to is really what's known as, and talked about in chapter 3 of the Own Your Life Plan book, which is the salesman failure syndrome, and where you got into an organization because somebody came to you with a whole bunch of hype and energy and showed you how bitchin' and awesome this was, and you said, "Oh my God, this sounds great. Yeah, I'll do this." And you go in there, and the guy says, "All right, here you go. Here, you sign all this stuff up. There you go. Sign right here. Pay your little bit of money, because you generally do have to pay a little bit of money. And, you know, here's all the stuff. Here's everything you need. Here's some meetings you can go to. Here's some people that are out there that are putting on events and all this stuff. And here's all your tools. And see you later. Goodbye. Good luck. Go make it happen." And you're standing there going, what? What do I do? Yo, Joe, what do I do with all this? Joe's gone, because Joe's gone on to the next guy with all this excitement and enthusiasm, going, "Hey, you got to check this out. This is awesome." And that's what Joe does. And he runs around, he brings a bunch of people in, but he just leaves them standing in the middle of the street going, "I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do." And so these people end up dropping out because they have no guidance. They have nobody They have nobody that's going to take them under their wing and help them build their own organization and business. And that's the proper way to do it. And that's what we do in Swissquote Global. That's what ACN does. Legal Shield, not so much. Legal Shield is much more of a direct sales marketing organization where you really do kind of get left on your own. Now, I'm not saying that happens everywhere. It all depends on who the person is that brings you into that organization. I'm sure in Legal Shield, there's plenty of people that are building their organization the right way, where they bring one person in and they go to work with that person to help them build their business and get them going and get them squared away and teach them how to do the business the way that they're doing the business so that it perpetuates on without Joe having to do it. I'm sure there's plenty of people in that organization that are doing it, but I also know that there's plenty of people that are not. Okay, I know the person who signed me up is not doing it that way. It was like, hey, here it is, check it out, this is awesome, here's all the stuff, let me show you a couple of things, let me take you to a couple of events, let me get you all hyped up, and then there you go. Let me know when you're signing people up. That's kind of how it works. And then you go out there and you're not signing anybody up because you don't know and you don't understand the proper way to do things. And I'll tell you what, there is some really amazing people that come from really amazing places that have given up really amazing lives to pursue a career in network marketing because there was one thing missing in those really amazing lives. Well, there was one problem and there was one thing missing. One of the problems with that really amazing life was there was always a cap on their income. That's one thing about network marketing. Day one, when you get into and you begin your organization and you sign up within an organization, I'm sorry, when you sign up within an organization, day one, right there, you have positioned yourself to have no cap on your income. It's up to you. You can make your income grow to whatever level you want. It's all up to you. There's no limitation on it. If you only want to have an extra $500 a month, you can get that. If you want to have an extra $5,000 a month, you can make that happen. If you want an extra $50,000 a month, you can make that happen. If you want an extra $500,000 a month, you can make that happen. There is no cap on your income. You can build your network marketing organization to whatever level you desire. The other thing that was missing, that's the problem with whatever wonderful, amazing opportunity in life that these people came from. But the thing that was missing from that was freedom. Time freedom, financial freedom, just freedom, happiness, the ability to be able to work for a few hours in the morning and then for the rest of the day, do whatever the hell you want, and not have to worry about what it costs, and maybe think back to when you were your young ages and all those things that you used to like to do, and maybe you could start doing some of those things again. Maybe when you were young, you used to love riding dirt bikes. Well, maybe you're a little too old now to really think about getting on a dirt bike and going bounce around in the dirt, but maybe, you know what, you still love motorcycles. Maybe you can get yourself a Harley or a BMW or whatever bike turns you on, and you can get out there and you can do some street riding again. You can have that freedom of riding the motorcycle. You can gain that feeling back. Just saying, freedom is what's missing from any job or career, period. And every job and career has a cap on your income. You're limited to how far you can go. I don't care how good you are, how great you are, the best in your field, there's a limitation. The best in your field is only going to take you so far. So I haven't gotten these guys' approval to be name dropping here, before I start throwing out some big names. But let me just tell you, there's a guy named Brad who was introduced to network marketing while he was an investment banker. And there's a guy named Jack who was a high-level bank manager, introduced to network marketing while he was a high-level bank manager. There's a guy named Todd, professional baseball player, who played in and won 2 World Series championships in the 90s. Now, was he introduced to network marketing while he was playing baseball? I don't know. I don't think so. This was actually after his career, which after his career made some very successful business decisions, got caught just like a whole bunch of people in 2008. And then after that, got turned on to network marketing and realized that some of his very successful business ventures and endeavors post professional athlete era were really kind of hugely risky and stupid things to be doing with his own money, and they all looked good, they all felt great, they all seemed like they were working and doing wonderful things until the crash hit, and then it was like an eye-opener going, whoa, what the heck am I getting myself into over there? But then being introduced to network marketing and saying, hey, this is something pretty cool. I think I like this. I'm gonna give this a go for 6 months here and see what happens. And one of the interesting things, I was actually talking to him the other day, and he was telling me that one of the interesting things is because of after his athletic career and all of the business endeavors that he was involved with afterwards, that he had met a lot of high-level people in a lot of high-level positions. Brad being one of them. Not sure if Jack was one directly, but Brad definitely being one of them. Investment banker, and other people in high-level positions. And someone was telling him that if you can get one or two of these people in your organization, you're going to do amazing things here. And he's like, well, I'm just kind of looking at this right now and getting started, and I don't know that that's something that these people would be interested in. They got everything they need, they got everything they want. They're in very high level positions, and this guy convinced him basically, hey, what have you got to lose? Give me a shot. Actually, he convinced him by letting him sort of feel the pain of potential loss, and he said, well, hey, listen, you know what? How would you feel if, you know, 2, 3, 5, however many years down the road from now, you look around and here's those guys that someone else turned on to this and you didn't get them. And he was like, yeah, that wouldn't feel good. Here I have an opportunity to do some very special things with some special people, and I'm just going to pass that up. That wouldn't feel good at all. Okay, I'll do it. So he did it. He just said, this is something that I'm looking at, and I'm going to present you with a business model that um, you know um, I might present to you 5 years from now, or you might like 5 years from now, whatever it is. But I'm just going to present, or if I don't present it to you now and you like it, 5 years from now you do, you're going to wonder where I was 5 years ago. So I'm just going to present it to you and see what you think. And sure enough, he did it one time, and one guy fell in love with it, and that was it. He was hooked. Network marketing is my bag now. This is amazing, because when you can get a high level person who understands business and how business works and all of those sorts of things, and you can turn them on to network marketing, and they can see the power in it, they can see how the business model is a very successful business model. That's a powerful thing. That's a powerful confidence builder, because now you've gotten that validation, that approval from somebody of knowledge that, hey, this is a real thing, and that can make great things happen for a person. I know not everybody has that opportunity. Not everybody knows high level people in high level positions, but that's That's what I want you to understand here when I say big names are in network marketing. There are high-level people that came from high-level positions and gave those up to get involved with network marketing. And these people are all very successful because they understand business, they understand how it works, they understand the power behind network marketing, they understand why it's such a powerful business model, and they're just able, they're business people, they're able to go out there and work the business. And these are the very, very successful people that you see within the network marketing organization many times. Now, you yourself aren't that person, which is why you want to make sure that you're involved in a system and being brought into a system by someone who is working the system correctly. Because if you're working the system correctly, you don't have to have all that knowledge about business, and you can very, very easily and simply start building your organization the right way and be just as, if not even more successful than these high-level people that are in network marketing. So with that, guys, oh universe, I ask not for more wisdom, but for more riches. No, I'm sorry. I ask not for more riches, O universe. I ask for more wisdom with which to make better use of the riches given to me at birth, consisting of the power to control and direct my own mind to whatever end I might desire. Everybody go out and make it a great Wisdom Wednesday, and we will see you back here on Freedom Friday.